Have you ever had the feeling that something big is about to shift in your life, but you just don't know when? If you're a Taurus, mark your calendar, April 17th. Because that's when the universe opens a powerful window of opportunity, one that could completely transform your finances, relationships, and career path. But here's the truth. Even when destiny knocks, it's up to you to open the door. You've doubted yourself. You've waited. You've survived storms. Now the challenge is simple. Will you rise or retreat? This isn't just another forecast. This is a wake-up call for those ready to grow, take action, and stop playing small. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss powerful guidance like this. And here's a challenge to activate your energy. Comment below, "I welcome growth and harmony into my life." Declare it, claim it. This is your time, Taurus. Let's step into it, together. Part 1. Career Breakthrough. Taurus rising in the workplace. There are times in life when everything feels like it's standing still, when progress is slow, and ambition starts to fade beneath the weight of daily routine. But for Taurus, April 17th isn't just another date on the calendar. It's a cosmic reset button, inviting you to break free from stagnation and finally claim the position you've long deserved. This month, the planetary energy surrounding you is highly favorable for bold, career-alloyed moves. Jupiter's expansive influence gives you an extra push to grow beyond your current role, and Mars lends you the confidence to assert your skills in environments where they truly matter. Maybe you've been playing it safe, staying in a role you've outgrown, waiting for a sign that it's okay to ask for more. This is that sign. Now is the time to apply for that promotion you've been hesitant about. Start the side project that's been lingering in the back of your mind. Or even switch paths entirely if your current job no longer aligns with your values. Success this month won't come through luck alone. It will be born from decisive, well-planned action. Taurus, you're not known for rushing, but your gift lies in persistence and strategy. Use that to your advantage. Lay out a career roadmap, set clear, specific goals, and then act on them, even if the first steps feel uncomfortable. Take Anna, a Taurus graphic designer I once met at a networking seminar. For years, she worked at the same agency, underpaid and undervalued. Every year, she promised herself she'd make a change, but fear held her back. Until one April, when she finally applied to 5 firms in a single weekend. Within 2 weeks, she landed a remote role that paid twice as much, gave her creative freedom, and offered flexible hours that transformed her lifestyle. What changed? She took action. She chose herself. Let this be your Anna moment. Don't wait for perfection. Progress often begins when we stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if this works?" Be proactive. Update your resume. Reach out to a mentor. Join a professional group or attend an event where your future collaborators might be. Learn a new skill that elevates your profile. Taurus energy is about building with patience, but right now, the skies are urging bold movement. You don't need to be reckless, but you do need to be willing to evolve. Because on the other side of hesitation is a version of you who's thriving, respected, and no longer waiting for recognition, but creating it. Your career path is not a straight line. It's a landscape rich with possibility, just waiting for you to step forward. And this month, the ground beneath your feet is finally shifting in your favor. Part 4. Financial Fortune. From Struggles to Abundance. Money doesn't just change your lifestyle. It transforms your choices, your peace of mind, and your legacy. And for Taurus, a sign deeply rooted in stability, financial freedom isn't just a dream, it's a necessity. As we approach April 17th, the financial landscape begins to shift in your favor. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and prosperity, has entered your financial sector, bringing opportunities to multiply your wealth, but only if you're ready to move with intention. At the same time, Rahu, the shadow planet of illusion and desire, lurks in your house of hidden finances, reminding you that not all that glitters is gold. This month is your cosmic green light, but also a warning. Act boldly, but act wisely. You may notice a sudden interest in real estate ventures, an invitation to invest in a startup, or an inner urge to finally buy that stock or crypto you've been researching. These are not coincidences, they're signals. But here's the key. Don't chase hype. Taurus thrives on patience and analysis. Trust your gut, but verify everything with research and a clear plan. Let's take the story of Raphael, a retired Taurus schoolteacher. For years, he'd saved modestly, unsure of how to grow his money. One spring, a friend suggested he invest in small apartment units in his rural town. At first, he hesitated, but after careful planning, learning about property taxes, maintenance, and ROI, he bought one unit, then another. 5 years later, those units now bring him a monthly passive income that fully supports his lifestyle. He didn't rush, he studied, and he built wisely. That's Taurus wealth building in action, steady, thoughtful, and deeply rooted. Here's how to approach this month. Long-term investments over short-term thrills. Crypto and stocks are tempting, but go for projects with real value. Real estate could be your strongest ally, especially if you're planning for retirement or want to build generational wealth. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Let your money work across different avenues. Avoid get-rich-quick pitches. Rahu's influence makes you more prone to illusion, so question anything that feels rushed or vague. Above all, educate yourself. Read, take an online course, watch what financially successful people are doing, but always tailor their strategies to your Taurus nature. Your strength lies in building slow and strong, not in gambling your peace for overnight wins. You are not meant to struggle forever. April 17th is a portal, and the choices you make now could shape your financial story for the next decade. This is your moment to shift from surviving to thriving. Build not just for today, but for the future you deserve. Part 3. Love and Relationships, a time to reconnect. For Taurus, love isn't a fleeting emotion. It's a quiet commitment, a steady flame that warms the soul. But even the steadiest hearts can be shaken. Old misunderstandings, emotional distance, or just the passing of time can dim what was once bright. April 17th, however, opens a door not just to romance, but to reconnection and renewal. This month, the universe is encouraging you to turn inward, to reflect on the relationships that matter most, and to mend what's been left unattended. Whether it's a partner you've grown distant from, a love that once felt powerful but faded, or a new connection waiting to unfold, now is the time to heal, open up, and invite emotional clarity. For those in long-term relationships, this is your invitation to reignite what brought you together in the first place. Set aside routine, turn off distractions, have dinner without your phones. Speak not just to inform, but to connect. You may be surprised at how much love still lingers under the surface, waiting for a moment of attention. Take the story of Eleanor and James, a Taurus couple who, after 30 years of marriage, had become more like housemates than lovers. One spring evening, Eleanor decided to write him a letter, simple, honest, and filled with appreciation. It moved James to tears. That one act of heartfelt communication broke years of emotional silence. They began going for walks together again, sharing stories like they used to, finding each other in new ways. Sometimes, love doesn't need grand gestures, just sincere presence. For single Taurus individuals, April invites you to open your heart, not with desperation, but with confidence. The cosmic energy this month enhances your natural charm and magnetism. People will be drawn to your warmth, your values, and your grounded presence. But don't wait to be found. Put yourself in places where connection can happen. Events, creative spaces, volunteer groups, even casual social outings. And most importantly, be yourself. You don't have to impress. You only have to express genuinely, kindly, and with clarity. Whether you're reconnecting with a longtime partner or stepping into something new, the secret ingredient is the same: honest communication. Say what you mean. Listen with the intent to understand, not just reply. Let go of assumptions and allow space for vulnerability. Because love isn't just about who stays. It's about how we show up for each other. April 17th is your cosmic reminder that emotional courage leads to deeper intimacy. And when Taurus lets their heart lead, not just their logic, something beautiful always blooms. Part 4: Health, Harmony, and the Hidden Foundation of Success. While the universe may be lining up opportunities for career growth, financial breakthroughs, and emotional healing, none of it matters if your health is neglected. For Taurus, an earth sign rooted in physicality and comfort, well-being isn't a luxury. It's the foundation on which everything else stands. You cannot manifest abundance, embrace love, or build your dreams if your body is running on empty and your mind is clouded with fatigue. April 17th is more than a date of cosmic alignment. It's a wake-up call to reclaim your inner balance, starting with your health. Let's begin with the basics. Nutrition. Your energy comes from what you put in your body. This month, focus on fresh, whole foods, leafy greens, colorful fruits, protein-rich legumes, and healthy fats. Cut back on processed snacks and excessive caffeine. You don't need to diet. You need to nourish. Movement. Taurus is known for being steady, but sometimes that steadiness becomes stagnation. Commit to gentle, consistent movement. A 30-minute walk in the morning, light yoga stretches before bed. Even gardening or dancing around the kitchen counts. It's not about intensity, it's about flow. Rest. Sleep isn't a pause from progress, it's part of it. When you sleep well, your brain recalibrates, your muscles repair, and your soul breathes. Create a bedtime routine. Dim the lights, shut down your screens, and give your mind permission to relax. Quality sleep is one of Taurus's greatest allies. But health goes deeper than the physical. Your emotional and mental harmony are just as important. In a world that moves fast and demands constant attention, Taurus can feel overwhelmed, silently carrying stress until it becomes exhaustion. That's why this month, meditation and mindfulness aren't optional. They're essential. Start small. 5 minutes of deep breathing each morning. Sit with silence before checking your phone. Journal your thoughts to release mental tension. Think of it like clearing clutter from your home, but instead, you're cleaning your inner world. Take inspiration from Maya, a Taurus widow in her 60s, who started meditating after years of chronic anxiety. At first, it felt strange, just sitting with herself. But over time, those quiet moments became her sanctuary. Today, she says, I may not control the world, but I can control my breath. And that's where my peace begins. Health isn't just about not being sick. It's about feeling strong, clear, and grounded enough to step into everything life has to offer. When your body is energized and your mind is calm, you make better decisions, you attract better energy, and most importantly, you show up for yourself. So if April 17th is your gateway to a new chapter, let your first step be inward. because true success always begins with balance. Part 5. Lucky Numbers and Colors, Unlocking the Hidden Keys. While action and discipline shape your destiny, the universe often sends us symbols, subtle clues that can guide our decisions, magnify our energy, and align us with greater fortune. For Taurus, the month surrounding April 17th is rich with such signs, especially through the vibrations of numbers and the psychology of color. Let's begin with the numbers. You may see them in addresses, receipts, phone numbers, or wake up at 3:33 a.m. for no reason. These aren't accidents, they're invitations to tune in. Lucky numbers for Taurus this month. 3. Expression, growth, connection. This number represents creativity, communication, and social expansion. If you're looking to network, share your ideas, or begin a collaborative project, 3 supports you. Schedule important conversations or presentations on the 3rd, 12th, or 21st of the month. 6. Stability, harmony, family. 6 is the number of nurturing energy and balance. It encourages Taurus to focus on emotional security, home life, and financial planning. Use it when finalizing contracts or making decisions that affect your loved ones. 8. Power, wealth, authority. 8 vibrates with business success and material abundance. It's your go-to number when launching something bold, especially related to money, investments, or leadership roles. Write this number on a sticky note where you work to keep your intention focused. 11. Intuition, insight, alignment. This master number heightens your inner knowing. When facing a crossroad, 11 nudges you toward choices that align with your soul's path, not just short-term gain. Meditate for 11 minutes, or pause when this number appears. It's the universe whispering. Power colors for April Taurus edition. Green, renewal, prosperity, growth. As an earth sign, green is your elemental fuel. It grounds you while stimulating creativity and healing. Wear green when attending meetings or seeking clarity. Add it to your workspace or wardrobe to stay calm and focused. Brown, stability, endurance, discipline. Brown anchors you. When you're feeling scattered or overwhelmed, bring in this earthy tone. Whether it's a wooden bracelet, a leather-bound notebook, or brown shoes, it reminds you of your strength and resilience. White clarity, peace, new beginnings. When your energy feels cluttered, white clears the space. Light a white candle when journaling or making big decisions. Use white decor to refresh your surroundings and promote emotional clarity. Daily integration tips. Choose your outfit colors based on the energy you want to embody that day. Write your lucky number in your journal with a daily affirmation. Place objects in these colors on your desk or altar. Create simple rituals like wearing green on Thursdays, ruled by Jupiter, or meditating with 11 deep breaths to reset your mindset. In the end, numbers and colors don't hold magic on their own. You activate them through awareness and intention. Taurus, the universe is speaking to you. All you need to do is pay attention and align your energy accordingly. Part 6. Planning for Success. The Taurus Strategy Blueprint. Taurus is not the type to chase fleeting trends or gamble with their future. You build your life the way a craftsman builds a home, brick by brick, with intention, patience, and long-term vision. And as April 17th opens a powerful, energetic gateway, it's time to lean into your natural strength, strategic planning. Opportunities will come this month, but it's your plan that determines whether those opportunities grow or fade. That means shifting from reaction to preparation. Don't wait to see what happens, design what happens. Step 1. Think long-term, act short-term. Success doesn't come from overnight moves. It comes from tiny, intentional steps taken consistently. Whether it's your career, health, or finances, begin with a vision of where you want to be in 3, 5, or even 10 years. Then reverse engineer the small actions needed today. Step 2. Set SMART goals. Make your goals specific. I want to increase my income by $100,000, 0 cents / month. Measurable. Track your progress, weekly or monthly. Achievable. Stay ambitious, but realistic. Relevant. Align your goal with what matters most to you. Time-bound. Give yourself a deadline to create urgency. Step 3. Build your financial blueprint. This is the month to finally get serious about money. Audit your spending. Set a monthly budget. Start an emergency fund if you haven't. If you're ready to invest, do so based on research, not emotion. And most importantly, invest in yourself. Take an online course. Read a book about personal finance. Learn a skill that raises your value in the marketplace. When Taurus commits to mastery, there's no limit to what you can build. Remember, the stars may show you the path, but it's your strategy and consistency that make the journey successful. So take a deep breath, Taurus. Set your foundation and walk it forward, step by steady step. Part 7. Embracing change and building resilience. Change. It's a word that can excite some, but for many Taurus souls, it stirs up resistance. As a fixed earth sign, you find comfort in routines, security in the familiar. But growth rarely lives where comfort thrives. April 17th presents you with an invitation, not to abandon your roots, but to expand beyond your comfort zone. Let's be honest, stepping into the unknown is never easy. There's fear, doubt, and that inner voice that says, "What if I fail?" But here's the truth. Your potential lives on the other side of that fear. A real-life Taurus transformation. Meet Daniel, a 48-year-old Taurus who had been working in the same logistics job for over 20 years. Reliable, predictable, but inside he felt stuck. His passion had always been woodworking. One day, after months of internal struggle, he decided to rent a small workshop on weekends. Slowly, he began creating custom furniture and sharing it online. Today, Daniel owns his own furniture studio. It wasn't an overnight success. He didn't quit everything on a whim. But he started, and that first step changed his life. His story is a reminder. You don't need to leap, you just need to move. The power of flexibility. The world is shifting fast. Industries evolve, relationships change, even your own dreams might transform. Resilience isn't about resisting change. It's about being adaptable. About saying, I don't know exactly what's next, but I trust I can handle it. Start small. Say yes to something you'd normally avoid. Learn a new tool or method in your field. Let go of a limiting belief or outdated habit. Flexibility isn't weakness, it's strength in motion. It allows you to bend without breaking, to pivot when needed, and to stay steady when everything else sways. So Taurus, as the energies of April ask you to evolve, listen. The universe isn't pushing you into chaos, it's guiding you toward a better version of yourself. All you have to do is say yes to the next step. Part 8. The power of connection. Relationships that uplift. No matter how independent Taurus may seem on the outside, the truth is, you thrive when surrounded by meaningful, supportive relationships. While solitude can be peaceful, isolation can slowly drag your energy, especially when you're trying to level up your life. As we move through the cosmic shifts of April 17th, you're not only being guided to rise, you're being guided to connect. Because the right relationship, at the right moment, can completely transform your destiny. The value of community. It's not about knowing 100 people. It's about knowing 5 who truly see you, support you, and challenge you to grow. This is the time to reconnect with old mentors. Join a mastermind or local group aligned with your goals. Message that one person you admire but never had the courage to talk to. Taurus is gifted at building loyalty. Now it's time to build strategic loyalty. Surround yourself with people who reflect where you're going, not where you've been. A life-changing connection. Take the story of Sophia, a Taurus baker from a small town. For years, she ran her modest shop quietly. One day, she attended a food expo she almost skipped out of fear. There, she met a food blogger who loved her pastries and featured her on social media. Within weeks, her business tripled in orders, and she began shipping nationwide. One connection, one moment, a completely new life. Right person, right time. The universe aligns people just like it aligns planets. But you have to be open. Look up from your screen. Say yes to that event. Introduce yourself when your heart nudges you. Every relationship is either expanding you or draining you. Choose intentionally. And don't just connect for gain. Connect with sincerity, curiosity, and kindness. You never know who might open a door you didn't even know existing. Because in this season of growth, Taurus, you don't have to walk alone. And often, your next big step is just one conversation away. Taurus, the path ahead is no longer hidden, it's illuminated. From career to finances, from love to well-being, April 17th has opened a powerful window. But remember, the stars don't create your future, you do. This is your moment to rise, not with haste, but with purpose. To act not from fear, but from grounded clarity. To invest in your health, your growth, your relationships, and most importantly, your belief in what's possible. You've seen how one conversation, one idea, one small step can change everything. Now the question is, will you act or will you wait? Because destiny doesn't arrive, it responds. And right now, it's waiting for you. If this message resonated with you, don't leave without planting the first seed. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights like this. And drop a comment below. They choose to rise with intention. Let the universe know you're ready. And trust me, Taurus, it's ready for you too.